I am here with John Totten. Totten and Christian, how are you?
Very good this morning.
Good, good. Now, John and Charlotte have been coming up here on Fridays and giving us some legal advice and talking about what they do at their profession. So I want to get some good questions in here this morning. But, John, you guys do real estate closings. I know Joe Stovall's just got here. He closes a lot of homes. I know he uses you guys for that as well. You practice every area.
That's right.
Injury, workers' comp, divorce.
Criminal law, DUI. That's right.
Talking about criminal law, you read so many times about everything out there. Is it difficult to, do they just, I mean, no one expects to be a criminal, I guess.
Right.
But chances are, you know, when they get themselves in trouble, they have to call, and you got to do your best to get them out of trouble. That's right.
You got to take your cases each on facts by facts, okay? Mm-hmm. And you can't choose your facts, unfortunately. You've got to deal with them as best you can as they come in.
You're like, you've got a hand that you're dealt with, and now you've got to figure out the best way to...
Just like a poker hand, you've got to, and lots of times that's how negotiating a case is. I mean, it's a lot of bluff. It's a lot of, I've got a better case than you do. The other side being the DA. And it's just opposing sides. It's an adversarial process, so it is sort of kind of a game almost, if you will. But I hate to say that because you're playing with people's
lives. And not necessarily a game, but it's a fight for your life.
That's right.
You say the court system is based on you get in there and you fight hard and you stress your case and you want to win. No one goes to court wanting to lose.
That's right. That's
especially
exactly
attorneys.
Right. That's right. That's right.
So not only do you do the criminal defense, if you're in an accident, call an attorney as soon as possible, because you've already stressed to us how valuable information and evidence can just be gone.
That's right. Very important to just get in touch with us right away. Statements fresh on your mind, accident scene preserved. It's very important. And we had a case. Just yesterday, a guy came in. He had waited, and once again, I should talk about the waiting period between an accident and
see, I can't stress to you how many times we have to repeat it.
Well, it happens all the time. Yesterday was just another case. A guy had waited about 3 or 4 weeks. He'd gone to the doctor, back pains. And it's not too late, but it's just not as good as it could have been. And he needs to get treated. That's what I said. Well, you're having these pains in your back. Don't you want to know if there's a problem?
Oh, it'll just go away.
Sure. Right. Yeah.
So you got to stay on top of that. Okay. Well, with BRAC coming in and so many new people moving to the area, I really think the builders have just gone nuts around here.
Sure.
But sometimes too, there's so many houses to choose from. If you purchase a home and you get in it and then you find out there's some structural damage or there's some brickwork that needs to be repaired, what do you do?
Well, the important thing is to get it inspected by an expert who knows what's going on and can figure out what the problem is. We're getting an increasing number of calls about bad brick, cracking brick around the window frames, around the top of the house, around the crown molding. You get the sagging roofs, structural damage where you've got differential movement in the foundation. All of these things need to be looked at because they cost thousands and thousands of dollars to fix.
Now, are you suggesting that they do it? I know that there's home inspections that you can have done prior to buying the home.
Sure.
But what if you didn't do that?
Well, there's a difference in a home inspection to determine if a house is habitable.
Okay.
We're talking about expert structural people that can tell you, whether you got foundation problems, if the brick is failing. If you've got, quote, structural problems, and those are significant problems. It takes a significant amount of dollars to repair.
Oh, yeah.
An engineer normally has to look at these things, and we've got these experts, on hand readily at all times. And it's important to get it inspected because if you wait past what we call the statute of limitations, everybody hears that
so there is basically a
word.
Statute of limitations on everything.
Most certainly on these new homes, you've got a 2-year. 2-year deadline. So if you wait after the 2-year period and you've got a problem, your brick starts falling off your home. Well, you're going to be fixing it. And you may be running into a $100,000 bill easily on these things. Yeah, it costs more to repair than it does to build.
It sure does, especially if something goes wrong. All right.
Right.
Well, you can always reach John Totten, of course, Charlotte Christian, right here in Athens. And that doesn't mean that they only practice in Athens. If you can hear us, they can help you, I'm sure. Give them a call, 233-7772, and they're quick to respond to emails, phone calls, everything. You can read about them in the next Who's Who issue coming out around Thanksgiving as well. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. All right, we're getting ready to head Jamie's way. Jamie, be kind. I don't know if he's a Tennessee fan or not.
Little old song here called Blue Smoke. I played it for the contest in Winfield back in '05, and it goes like this. Blue Smoke.